The first person to come on the house. There's a gift. Hello. Hello. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. You're welcome to Data Consulting Remake Your Life Challenge, Day 3. Thank you, everybody. Wherever you are watching me this afternoon, be it on Facebook, be it on YouTube, maybe wherever you are, maybe you are in your car, you are driving home, you are at home, you are eating, you are in your office, wherever you are listening to me this afternoon, I welcome you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Yes. I have not been able to see any comments here. I want to be seen. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any right to this music. I'm just having a wonderful time because this day is a special day in my life. I have special reasons to be thankful for. These have been a moment in my life. I need to tell my friends that I'm alive. I'm live already on my YouTube channel and on my page, the Facebook page, the Data Consulting Challenge. Thank you to everybody that is here. Yeah, I welcome you. All things are working together for you. We are live. We are live. Yeah. Everyone, I welcome you to day 3. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody that have been supportive since the beginning of this meeting. We started on Monday, and it has been a journey of a powerfully packed learning. Such powerful learning that is going to differentiate people. You know, sometimes you wonder in life, and you see people performing poorly. You go to an event and see some people, they spend time, spend money, spend energy, and what have you. Yeah. And they are back after the event, and it's like, what is happening? What is happening? That state of energy and motivation and excitement that the program provides is like, it's gone. They are able to see that state of energy again. And it's like they suck. Wow. They are back to their old ritual, back to the old lifestyle they hate. And you want to begin to wonder, why do some people perform poorly? And why are some people able to achieve tremendous and great success? The same set of people, the same time, the same environment, the same privileges, different result. It has to do with the state of your mind. This is where we started the conversation with last Tuesday, when we started day 1 of this challenge. That your motion in life, that the energy you have in life is a function of the state of your emotion, of your emotional state. That everything that drives your life, every energy, every passion, every zeal, every drive that you have with regards to everything you claim to achieve in life, the emotional state you have is going to drive the emotion you are going to have. And it's going to dictate the energy you have. That is why you have people. You have some people that when they set out to do something, they just leave it and they're unable to do it. Oh, wow. Thank you, everybody. I think I'm seeing somebody, a Facebook user. Yeah, I don't know the name of the person, but you are welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on live. Yeah, this is day 3. And as a way of starting, I want you to know that there was a question that was asked yesterday by one of the people that was live. I think it was Salome yesterday. Hi, honey. Thank you for joining. Thank you, the Facebook user. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. And she was telling me a story about the fact that there's a state of mind that she has that has not really helped, has not really materialized. She has been struggling over a particular state of life, and she felt there's something that needs to change. And she has not been able to master how her life will not go back to her former life. Now, when we talk about remaking your life, the slide, that is one of the key ingredients I want us to see. That you have to know that the remaking of your life, as it were, every version of your life you are experiencing before now, you have a tendency to have it play back if you will not take steps to master your emotion, to work from another state of energy, to create unstoppable confidence, to learn to control your mental focus, that there's nothing you're going to achieve if you will not gain mastery over your emotion. It is very, very critical. And if you are the type that learn passively, you can imagine. I want to ask you this question. If you're online, I want to ask you this question. Where were you on that very fateful afternoon of 9/11, September 9/11 in America? Can you remind me or tell me in particular that very place you were when that news broke out, that we had that traffic, that drastic act behavior of somebody that went to bomb the World Trade Center? Where were you? I know if I ask you this question, you are definitely going to be able to tell me in particular. I can tell you my own answer. So that very afternoon, I was in Olabisi Onabanjo University. I was in the lecture theater, the big lecture theater, and we were seated there expecting our lecturer to show up. Suddenly, we just had everybody talking and shouting. And there was a bomb attack on WTC, and the whole place is off. Mine. And the whole world was turned into confusion. Everybody was turned into panic. People were struck. People are stuck up there. It was just a devastating news. But the reason why you are able to remember was because you have attached a kind of event to that experience. That is it. So I'm going to be starting my slide. I'm going to be sharing my slide. Yeah. I'm having issue. My slide is not projecting. Having issue with the slide. Yeah. Yeah, this is where I'm starting from. Talking about that everything and every experiences of your life, you need energy. You need energy, and energy that you are going to be needing is a function of your emotional state, your emotional state. That is where you are functioning from. And it is that state that is going to drive. You can imagine whatever state you are in when you are learning, that state gets linked to whatever you are learning. And if you learn in a passive state, you leave your mind wandering. Like you are seated now, you are listening, and your second mind is telling you, oh, what am I going to eat this afternoon? Oh, my children have gone to school. Oh, my children, what are they going to have for dinner? You are right here, your body is seated right in front of your camera, in front of your phone, in your living room, in your bedroom, in your shop, office, or complex, or wherever you are watching me live. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Oludare Sonny. Thank you. Thank you, Facebook user. I can't see your name. Everybody have come in. You are on. I appreciate you. I just want to say hi to you. Thank you, everybody. So I was talking about the fact that your emotional state, when you are in a passive state, let me have the slide. When you are in the emotional state, it dictates your motion in life. Can you imagine somebody that just got a news that so happening just took place in his or her own life? You know what? That person will not be in a highly excited state to act. And you just see the person just talking moodily. Can you imagine me coming on live now and I just talk and I say, hello, everybody. My name is Adiola. I hope you are enjoying my... Oh, just know. I know by the time I will open my eyes, I will be the only one on air. Why am I saying this? Because the state of my mind, the state of my emotion is going to dictate the energy. Can you see the energy with which I just stopped now? That you can never connect to that state of energy. You will rather leave and go look for something else to do. But because of the mere fact that I am confidently engaging with you, I am coming live, and I'm using my eye contact to engage with you guys, you kind of, okay, let me just hold on. It seems she has some stuff to give. Maybe let's give her a try. Well, yours truly is just trying. I don't know better than you guys. It's not as if I'm a know-it-all, but there has just been something constant in my life. I have been a teachable person. I have learned to always listen and to always search, to go research for things that I know can better off my life. I'm so grateful to God that He has helped me in this journey. And that is why I'm able to share one or two things that I feel will be beneficial to you. As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, whatever business you do, or whatever life you desire for yourself, that you can always and you can definitely achieve it. So, let's go on with my slide. The words of Marble today is, wisdom is like a goat skin bag. Excuse me. And in your wisdom, let me read what it says. This is a quote by Chinua Achebe. It says, wisdom is like a goat skin bag. Everyone carries his own. But I want to ask you a question. In your wisdom, are you ready to take the important life decision that will remake your life? Every one of us carry decision. We have information everywhere. But what is lacking? What is the reason why, after several listening of several information and having several information, you really have not seen any serious change, any massive change in your life, in your home, in your business, in your career path, in your company, in your family, in your relationship? What is the cause? Whatever reason, whatever state you are now, with all the information you have, what is the reason? And what is the thing that is still giving you the biggest pain in life, that is robbing you of joy, that is not making you to live your life the whole way you want it? I want you to know that that very reason why you have not been able to do that is what I will be sharing with you today. There are two skills that I want you to master for you to have an extraordinary life. Whatever you want in life, you need a passion and an energy to drive it. And that is why I want to teach you something that I learned that is helping me to create a massive change in my life. There are two fundamental skills that you have to master. And that is one, the science of achievement. And the second one is the art of achievement. Let me ask you this question. If there's anything anybody achieve and you think this thing is not possible, you are the one that is wrong. Everything that anybody has done in the past that you can see it, there is one truth that you have not discovered, and that is what I call success always leaves a clue. Success always leaves a clue. That if you see an achiever, you see somebody that is doing something awesome, something great, something like you desire, and you wish that you have that kind of an experience. That desire you are having is achievable if only you can do one thing. If you can do one thing, the first thing is if you can study that person very well. You can go and look out for who are those people that are doing those things you are desire of. Those people that are living a passionate and a strong, extravagant and enthusiastic life for anything they are doing. If you can see them and you are able to locate and study and research them very well, you will see that it is from you going to study them that you will get and master what they are doing differently that is making them achieve an extraordinary life. And another thing that you need to note is that the best way to duplicate success is to learn from those that are already successful. Those that have become successful in that sphere that you are expecting your life to be. And get yourself obsessed. That is the thing. Get yourself obsessed. Get yourself hungry. Get yourself hungry and passionate to learning what they are doing differently that is producing that result in their life. So, I'm going to be telling you that there are the two things you need to know is how to be obsessively passionate about what you like. Look at your life. How good, how badly do you want a change for your life? Every state of your life that you think you are not happy about, you want to change. Is it in your finances? Is it in your home? Is it in your marital life? Is it in your relationship? Is it in your career path? Whatever lifestyle that you have, whatever habits that you are experiencing, that is really, really drawing you and draining you from achieving an extraordinary life. You need to know the reason why you want to live that very state of life is because you desire a better life. And there's no how you can get that better life without you knowing that there is a price to pay. Now, when we talk about the price to pay, some of you will just say, I have been being a Christian for years. I have been serving God. As a matter of fact, I fast, I pray, I do 10 hours praise, I do all these things. And that should be, God should know now, God should understand. And by the way, I should be getting results. Why? I want you to know that those excuses that you just enumerated, they are not enough, as good as they are, to change you from your position, to change you from that state that you are. So when you hear of the word passion, what are you hearing? It's talking about a state of enthusiasm, a state of an emotion that is fired up, a state of high energy, high intensity, a state of high commitment. This is what passion is all about. And until you begin to get to a level where what you desire of your life, you are ready to be strongly passionate about seeing it happen, it's not going to happen. If you ask a lot of people, many people, how many of you want to be rich? How many of you want to go extra mile? How many of you want to get the desired lifestyle you want? You will see everybody will put up their hand. But let me now ask the question. Do you know what it takes to make it happen? What you are hungry for, is it so strong that you can drive your passion that every day you can take that price, you can pay that price? Because until that your passion and that your drive, that your hunger drives you to a state of taking massive action, your life will still remain on the same tone. You will go to events, you will go for programs, for outings, for training sessions like this, and when you are back home, it will just look as if nothing happened to you. It will just look as if everything is blank. You will feel as if you have not achieved anything. You'll be wondering, the same me that was highly motivated, that is so passionate, that is doing everything I wanted. So what happened? You have not learned how to take massive action, I want to encourage you today, wherever you are listening to me, that one of the ingredients that is going to help you to massively remake your life and get the right version of which you rightly desire is to take massive action. The one that will spur you into taking the right action. And when I talk about taking the right action, I don't just mean you just pursuing without a goal, without a strategic plan. You can imagine if you want to see the sun, where does the sun set? Oh, you pick up your bag, you pick up your training suit. You say, yeah, today I want to position myself in such a way that I'm going to see the sun when the sun is rising today. Oh, you get yourself ready, you put your bag ready, and you face the west. You face the opposite direction to where the sun always sets. There is no amount of preparation you will get. You will never see the sun when it's setting. And that is a clear example of the fact that anything you want to go in life, any goal you want to take, you want to make in life, you have to make sure that you are not just going from the point where you are not able to strategically know what the right thing is. A lot of people are moving, different people are making different strides, people are taking different steps, but are they the step in the right direction? Are those steps you are taking, are they strategic plans? Like in the field of business, let me just digress. I see some people are making progress, some people are making progress. And let me ask you this question. The best product always sells. I want you to put on the comments, put comments below. Right, the right product always sells. Yes or no? I want to see your comments. The right product always sells. Yes or no? I want to see your comments. I'm not seeing anybody commenting that if you have a right product and a good product, it will sell anything, anytime. Is it a yes? Okay. I'm trying to see if anybody is commenting. Okay, let me say the question again. If you have a product and it's been researched and everything about the product has been well done, is it going to sell? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, I can see somebody. Olu says no. Wow, I like that. Then somebody said yes. Padrabi, you're welcome. Says yes, welcome, Olu. Do you know why? Yes, you will say yes, but the answer is no. Before you will see a business that will sell, a product that will sell, it's good product, but a product that has been massively researched, that's been done, but at the same time, that product with good marketing strategies, and with the right strategy, the right product, with the right marketing tool, with the right set of leaders. Because I tell you, that is why the state of mind that I'm talking about is very good. Any business you want to see, if it's going to progress, it starts from the leader. If you trace the life of the leader, the life of the owner, the life of the business owner, if he's the type that is not motivated in life, if he's the type that is not confident, if he's the type that is not strong in his belief system to drive the energy that will move the business and the product, that product will just remain there on the shelf. I want to know that there are so many business ideas, so many good products, great products out there that are still locked out on the shelf and they are not being productive out there. Nobody is seeing them, nobody is doing them. Why? If the owner, the consumer, the visionary, the person that is conveying the idea is not taking the right marketing steps, is not taking the right marketing strategy. Look at, and in fact, the world is becoming so better today that so much social media has revolutionized the business world that you can do business as so cheap from your home. You can navigate the world. You can sit down in the home, the comfort of your home, and you can begin to push your content out there, and you begin to become marketable with the right strategies, and you are exploding to your world. Man, so I want you to notice this, that this state mastery, the brain and mind and mental mastery that we talked about on day one, if you didn't watch it, please go for a replay. It is so crucial in anywhere you want to take your life to. If you understand that the right state of mind that you always put yourself into It's going to drive and determine so many things about you. And that is why I'm going to take us into a small exercise we are going to do. And this exercise, what is helping you to do is, even though you have the right idea, you have seen those people that are doing it, you have researched the top 10 people that are doing what you want to do, and they are the best, they are world best, they are doing it. And you want to begin to model them, because we have already said earlier that success leaves a clue that the fact that somebody has done it before, you can do it again. Then the next thing is, I want you to show you how you can change the state of your mind, that you can always remain in the state of energy. Look at this problem. Let me tell you, before I started driving a car, I remember the first car I drove, it was year 2018 or there, 2008, sorry. But before then, I don't know how to drive. I always feel afraid. I'm always afraid. I'm always afraid to even start the driving. The first day I went on the driving, I was asking my brother-in-law that was seated by me, hey, what do I need to do next? Should I press the brake? Should I accelerate? You know, I was just, but look at me today. I can drive any kind of car, automatic or normal, what do we call it? Yeah, because that was the one I first start driving with. But do you know what I want to tell you? The fact that somebody got the code and the method and the ways by which we can drive, somebody initiated the process, and it was put down that if you want to drive a car, this is first thing you need to do. This is first thing you need to do. And me going through that training, after 2 weeks, I was able to do that, to handle this training till I become a master. I want you to model that same thing I've just said now. But the only thing that is missing now is how you can mentally focus your mind, that it is always supportive of what you want and it's not pulling you back. And so I'm going to ask us to stand up. We are going to do an exercise together. Yes, if you are sitting down, I beg you, please stand up. So when you stand up, I want you to give yourself a great aid. You are going to breathe. You know, we practiced something like this the other day. So I'm going to stand up. I want to tell you what you're going to do now. You're going to stand up. Yeah. After standing up, you're going to take a deep breath. After doing that, can you see me? Yeah. Yes, I want you to practice this every day. You wake up and you have a serious assignment you want to carry out, and it's like you are not getting enough verb. You don't have enough passion and enough energy inside of you to go ahead and face that task. So you standing up, do you know that if you see somebody walk up to you, you may looking at the person face to face, eyeball to eyeball, you can read the level of the confidence or the level of competence or the level of boldness that the person has. Now, I want you to now take a deep breath. I want you to muster in enough air, energy, addition of oxygen, that is aerobic. Oxygen. And when you add oxygen to your body, inside you, what happens? You become energized. Your state of mind change. So that's what we are doing now. I want you to breathe in, take enough air in. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release it. Wow. Yeah. If you are doing that, I appreciate that. Now, let me tell you the next thing. I want you to put your hand right at your waist. I want you to give me an expression. After you have taken a deep breath, give me an expression from your face of somebody that is ready to conquer a world. Are you doing that? Yeah. Put your hand on your waist and give me a gesture, a posture of somebody that is bold. Somebody that is ready to take his or her world. Now, give me a smile. Imagine, before you give me that smile, imagine that one thing that you were thinking is difficult to achieve, and eventually you have succeeded in doing it. The joy that fills your heart and your mind the day you achieve it. I want you to now look at yourself and smile. Smile. Yeah. Yeah. Be intense and now walk around your room with so much confidence. I want you to walk around your room. Or if you are driving, please don't try this. Walk around your room and give yourself a posture as, oh, Welcome the world best. Welcome the world best. Welcome an amazing achiever. Welcome the world. You remember, I want you to begin to tell yourself, I am the voice. I create. I build, I don't destroy. I am a force for good. I am a force to be reckoned with. I am a voice to my world. I am a voice to my generation. See, when you begin to say all these words, I want you to imagine the kind of energy, the kind of state of mind, the kind of emotion that is going through you. I want you to imagine it. This is one of the greatest secrets to you becoming anything you want. Because when you master that state of emotion and you allow yourself to function from that side and not from the state of fear or every limiting thing that kind of bring you down, what you are doing to yourself is like you are connecting to your core. You are connecting to your spirit. You are engaging your world from right inside. And anything you desire in that state, it is doable. Any step you take from that level is achievable. And from this day henceforth, I want you to begin to practice doing this every time you wake up. That every time they bring any news, maybe those battery, I told you yesterday about battery charger and battery drainers, people that drain you of your power. When you begin to notice them when they are coming in with their news, shift your emotion, shift your state, shift your composture. Look right in the face that very thing that is threatening you and tell it bullshit. Tell yourself, I freaking rock. Give yourself a pat at the back and tell yourself, I rock my world. There is nothing glaring standing in front of me that I cannot crush. I am crushing my fear. I am raising my head high up with confidence, with strong energy and power to make my world count for my God, for my generation. Because this is the very reason and this is the purpose for my existence. I don't want to have anything to do with anything negative. I want you to imagine a little baby. I have a little baby that is yet to be born. And she started walking. Can you imagine? If you make a mistake, that should not stop your life from going forward. That should not limit you from trying. That is one of the things that is common around the world. You see a lot of people, they start business, they have a business idea. They start the first day and the first 3 months, and they discover that the business is not doing well. And what did they do? They say, oh, that business is not working. And everybody was doing it before. I thought this business is good. Why do you believe yourself that that is a failure? It's not a failure. How many steps does a child, a baby, does it take before she masters working? Ask yourself. Ask yourself. So the fact that that business failed, it just told you that you have not mastered enough. You have not done enough research. You have not done enough due diligence to get the right steps, the right trainings, and the right understanding that will help you drive the mission, the move, to drive your business, to drive your home. If you are having relationship problem, you are having issue with kids or with your family, go and research that what is that very thing that I'm doing wrong. Go and look at people that are making business and they are doing business and they are making progress. Learn from them. Submit yourself to learn to mentoring. When you do this, you are helping yourself to grow. You are telling yourself that I'm not a failure. Even though this does not succeed, I'm going to continue to try. I'm going to continue to try. I'm going to continue. Look at those world best, those people that do different sporting activities. When they get knocked down, that is not the end of life. That is not the end of life. And today happens to be my birthday, even though I have not said it. But I want to share a little bit of my story with you, so that I can encourage just one person that I'm looking at is looking at me right from the comfort of your home and saying to yourself, oh, this thing is not, oh, forget about it. I've written this off. This is not going to happen to me. I don't, please don't talk about it. I want to tell you that seeing me standing before you like this is a testament to the fact that you can recreate your world. You can remake your world. Just like the potter that I explained that it was molding and the product, the object got destroyed. But he remolded it again. I stand as a testimony to the God that I served, that When I eventually started following the process, I won. When I finished secondary school, it was the year 1994. The first exam we did our exam. When we did that exam, I did not pass any of my exams. Most of them were just credit, and the major one that I needed, like physics, chemistry, English, math, was nothing to write home about. So I remained in that state for 7 years. This is the story of my life. And so if you see me beaming with smile, you see me glowing, you see me, look at it, she's got all the whole world in her hand. I want to tell you, this is the secret I do. I started thinking that the only way I can make progress in life is by just going to church, praying, fasting, attending meetings, and never fail to show up. As good as this thing is, I did not know that success leaves a clue. That if I want to, the same way I want to be fulfilled, I want spiritual success. Every rituals I just enumerated guarantees me spiritual success. But if I want success in life, after praying, there is a need for action. That this action is me, the same energy and the same tenacity that I used to serve God, I used to worship God, I need to devote the same to my book. And when I do that, I will see the result. I will get the result. Just like I will just study somebody that is passing her exams in school. What is he doing? He's spending 40 hours reading. Me, I'm using just 12 hours. And he is using 40 hours to read. The result is clear. And then also another thing that was also a determining factor then was that I didn't go to my area of strength. All the area, like somebody like me, maybe if I have gone journalism, I've studied communication, maybe I will have shortened the curve. I will have flattened the curve to all the years I start. But I was saying, if I don't study science, I'm not in the science course, I'm not anywhere. But thank God for wisdom today. So these are the secrets and fundamentals of any skill you want to master in life. That number one thing you need to know is that master the science of success. If you want to get anything done, how are the people that are getting results? What are they doing? First, research. Look for the best of the best. Don't just say, oh, this person too is not good. No, you don't want to work from a position of a mediocre. You want to function from a point of saying that when you appear to your world, they notice you and they know indeed that you have stuff to give. So when you master those people and you become a leader by doing what? By copying, imitating. When you do that, your life takes a new brand, and then you begin to take massive action. When you feel you don't want to act, you remind yourself of the old self, of your old self, of all those things you have written down that you don't want to feature in. And this is the assignment I want you to give yourself. Write your present state. What is your present state? Tell yourself the truth about yourself. This is the present state I am. Write it down. Where do you want to be? That talks about your goal. In the next 2 years, in the next 6 months, where do I want to see Adiola? I want to see myself growing my mentorship and my consulting program so that I'll be able to impact other people. I'll be able to give support and help to those people that are in any state of disorder that are not enjoying life at their best. I want to see how I can help. Now, in 6 months, what are those things I need? Who are the people that I need? Who are the people that I need to consult? What are the training that I need to go and get? Now begin to do that. So when you do this, take massive action. If you do it, nobody show up. Look at me now. As good as I'm looking, I'm celebrating, I'm happy, but I'm happy that I have 14 people here watching me live. I'm grateful. Thank you everybody for your support. I'm so thankful to you. And when I begin to continue like this, that is the process of a child walking and falling down, walking and falling down. By the time I open my eyes, I will see thousands of people, because it is just like if you pay the due, you will get the result. So I want to say this. I want you to note this. I'm going to say next. Success without fulfillment equals failure. Success, I'll say it again. Success without fulfillment equals failure. What do I mean? A lot of people are doing business and they are successful. A lot of people are doing business and they are successful, but they are not fulfilled. There is no inner joy inside of them. There is no inner joy inside of them. Wow. So every time they and I want to ask you, have you seen you've had something like a miserable rich man. The person is equally rich, but he's not happy. That is not the state of life that I want to live. When we talk about extraordinary life and outstanding life, it's a state of life that you are successful and you are right equally fulfilled. And that's the second point I said I'm going to be talking about, the art of achievement. The science of achievement, anybody can master the science, just like science, it can be taught. But you see, the art of finding greater fulfillment in life, it has to do with you connecting with what you are really, really thought out for. You identifying you knowing it, and with all joy and with all intensity, you deciding and making up your mind to go for it. Because that is the only way you can be happy. And I want to add to that thing I said, like, this is the second law of which the universe is being formed. And what is the law? The law of growth. The way the God of heaven that formed us made the earth to function, he made it to function with, by what? With growth. That everything must grow. That is the instruction. Everyone must produce according to his own kind. So if you are limiting, you are seeing yourself, your life is not attractive, and everything you are doing is just like it's dependent on the 9 to 5. And after your 9 to 5, you don't enjoy. You just come back home tired, rugged, drained, and you just fall on your bed. And the next day you go again. That is not life, my friend. That is not life. If you are talking of remaking your life, you must begin to see what are the things you can do that is going to help you to move away from this thing, the way of life, this present way of life you have. And that is one of the things that we discussed yesterday. Start by you looking inside of you and doing the things that make you happy. Constantly developing the state of mind that you are happy, and making sure that state of mind is what you continue to do. Friends, I don't know what is happening, this state of mind you are. I don't know whether each time you look at your life, it's like you feel life has left you behind. I don't know whether you look yourself every time you stand in the mirror, it's like you hate what you see. It's like you don't like the version of yourself you are imagining. But I tell you, you can be a catalyst of hope. You can be an object, and you can be a message. You can become a message to your world. Your life can bring succor. Your life can bring healing. Your life alone, your stories, your mess can become a message to your world. I told you 7 years, all during those years I was at home. One of the things I learned then was playing keyboard. So one of those things, I used to say it, those periods I was at home, I used to hide. If my friends are coming, if I see them, they are passing this way, I pass the other way. If anybody knocks at the door in my house and they're asking for who is coming, who is this, once I know that it's somebody I don't want to know that I'm not at home, I will quickly go and hide. That was the kind of life I was living, for you to know. And by the time I got admission, all my friends, after sitting home for 7 years, all my friends, they have graduated. By the time I was finishing my school, all my friends, most of them are finished getting married and they have all their kids. So it was just like, what beauty can come out of this? You. And I will tell myself, you at 30, you are not married. You, what are you doing with your life? What is happening to you? But I tell you today, that journey that I embarked upon, that changed my story, that helped me become who I am today, did not just happen. It started from the day I started reading. A friend of mine gave me a book to read. And that book, the book talked about who am I. And in that book, I was able to connect with what the writer, the author of the book was saying, that everything about life is about giving. That if you don't know what you have, you cannot give. And if you are not a giver, you are sucking. You are only a consumer. You are only consuming everything every other person makes. You don't have any contribution to your world. And right before me, that even though you claim to be a Christian, if you go to heaven, if at all you get to heaven, you are going to be termed unprofitable. That day, that realization dawned on me. It opened my eyes to see that, wow, all years, over 40 years of my life, I was just living below expectation. I thought I knew what life meant. I thought I know what it takes to do to live the life. But I now began to see that this is not the best and the best of life that I can have. I can become better off. And you also, your life can become better. That whatever thing you are experiencing now, that is not you. That is not you. That is the you that the world has told you to believe, and you also align your thoughts to believe them. I want you to tell yourself today that from this day henceforth, you are going to remove and detach, divorce yourself from that state, from that you that sucks, that you that is full of negative habit and different forms of habit that does not engage you to do something strong with your life. And begin to tell yourself, I am ready to recreate my life again. I am ready for the work. I am ready to take that step. I am willing to pay the price to see a new me emerge. And another thing that I'm going to talk to you about the art of fulfillment is that there is always a needed association. You have to change your association. Change your association, change your patterns and habits. That every habit that is sabotaging your future, your life, you have to say no to them. Say no to every sabotaging habit, every pattern of life that you engage in, that you know this is, your spirit tells you, the core being of you tells you this is not the right habit you need to engage in. Now begin to tell yourself and begin to remove and detach yourself from such habits, because they are not going to take you anywhere. They won't take you anywhere. Thank you, Bolaji Okerasi, coming in. Thank you. So after several days of you discovering yourself and itemizing what are you good at and what are the things you really know that you are good at, the next thing for you is to begin to change your association. And that is why I'm telling you, in this challenge I'm having, I'm looking forward to having a robust community where we are helping each other to achieve greater feats, where your problem is becoming another person's problem, and what you are thinking is a challenge is something that somebody else is already figuring out, and you can together, we can solve it. Wow. So this is what I want to tell you, dear friend. Oh, okay. Somebody asked, the book is Who Am I? Titled Who Am I and Why Am I Here? By Sunday Adelaja. That was the book I read. Now, I want to round up this phase before I go to the next session of today, because I have some gifts. Just because today is my birthday, I have some gift for the first person that showed up on air. I have a gift for the person that completed the assignment we gave from day 1, day 2. Yes, they are going to be having special gift from me by yes. And also, there's no distance. No, forget about the distance. If you are in Nigeria, the gift is going to get to you. And even if you are here, right here too. Anyhow, you are going to get your gift. So let me now go back to rephrase what I've said. That number one, what are the pains that you have in your life now? I want you to write them. Write out all the pains that you are experiencing right now. This is the process of remaking. You want to remake your life to the best, outstanding, and extraordinary life you can ever have. Write out all your pains. Write out all the habits you know you engage in that is also not and is not helpful. That is not helpful. List them. That is an assignment you must do. Please put it down. If you are taking a step towards you getting to the desired life that you want, living life on your own terms, nobody is determining when you wake up. Nobody is determining when you sleep. Nobody is determining how far you can travel. Maybe you can only travel for 1 week. No Uncle Sam is waking you up on your bed. You want to live life on your own terms. You want to live in freedom every day. You want your children, you want a home, a relationship that is bosom, that is robust. Then you have to start from what are those things that you know is not helping? What are those habits that is not supportive, that is sabotaging that future you want to feature in? Now, when you finish writing all this down, now begin, your mind, your brain is wired up in such a way that if you associate an event with pain, your brain will help you move away from it. If you associate an event with joy, your brain will bring more of such association to you so that you will begin to have more of those experiences. So now write where you want to see yourself. What kind of life you want for yourself. Write it. What kind of achievement? List at least five achievements that you want to do, you want to have in 2 years' time, in 5 years' time from now. Write them. Now, when you finish writing and doing that exercise, make sure you now feel a pleasure of you seeing yourself being welcome or being celebrated by the president of your country, or you being decorated. I want you to imagine that state. Position yourself in that state where you are being celebrated. Look at that day. Or maybe the day you want to have a home of yourself, no more landlord issue, no more this. Or the day you have a business that is running itself, that you don't even have to leave your home. From the comfort of your home, everything is digitalized. You can sit down and be making connection on phone, and you are having everything going on smooth. I want you to envision that desire and that dream. Think more of those things. The more you focus more of those things, do you know what happens? Your brain begins to associate more. Your brain begins to associate more. Your brain begins to associate more in that. And the more you're able to do that association with your brain, it's going to help your emotion. When you think more of that thing, you want to see it happen. You want to see it happen, and you will want to do more of those things that you need to do to make sure that that experience become yours. And so I'm going to, in a couple of days, this company, thank God I got it registered. And so these are some of the win I had this week. This week has been so phenomenal. Been on trying to put up this company, and today we are registered in the United States. I'm so grateful to God. So many wins, little steps, and look at where I am today. I want to use myself as an example to you, that you can build a life from scratch, a life that is not attractive, a life that is not beautiful, a life that is always running into hiding when you see your friends and colleagues, because you are nowhere to meet up, to match up in all their achievements. But today, I'm not a millionaire yet. I don't have millions in my account, but today, I can tell you that I am living in my world. I am able to understand what it means to live life intentionally, to live life purposefully, to live life from the standpoint of being a contributor, not a biomass, not somebody that is just existing and is not contributing to life. Look at how we are engaging together and we are connecting real life, real time. Look at all the effort and the sacrifice that have gone into all the science of achieving and coming up with these great science discoveries. And why will me sit back and just suck and tell myself I am good for nothing? No! Who told you? Those things you tell yourself that are playing in your brain, that keep telling you that you are not good for nothing, that you cannot feature, that you cannot do anything successful in life. It is you that believe that, or that is not you. It is not you that is saying those things. It is the voice that is in your brain. And you have to dissociate from those voices. And that was why on day one, I gave you some words. I put it on the slide. I'll tell you every day is like mantra. It's like something you are in incantation that you use to build your energy level to a state where you go out to act. That is it. That is the secret. So I want to tell you that in this company, I put up a life and business mastery program that a couple of days from now, I will be telling you more about it and how we can be helping you. For months now, I've been helping people build their life, helping them to understand what it really means to live life from those kind of state of life that we just believe that, leave me. No, no. Oh, no. Oh no, a lot of us as Christians, I want to bring this home. This is one of the things that changed me too. That they see us as Christians, we confess to be Christian, we blow tongues, we do all those things. But when you look at somebody that has not even entered a church, here in the state, it gives me a rethink, and that is why I'm talking this way. That people that doesn't even call God, they don't even know God. Their lives is getting greater things done. They are achieving more. Okay? May tell me they will not go to heaven. That is true. But while you and I are still on earth, what is stopping us from being an achiever? What is stopping us from living an extraordinary life that the whole world can be proud of our God, that we can showcase our God, that we can make the name of our God become heard over the planet? What is stopping you and I from living the life of mediocrity and coming out to an extraordinary and standing life that when people see you, they want to say, oh, have you seen? Just like God was making proud of Job So I even did not. So some of the time when I go on live, I don't want to even sound like if this is a born again or this is a spiritual stuff. I want to make sure that all those missing link, all those dots, all those things that we have left undone, that we felt we're okay, that we don't pay attention to, and those are the things that is ruining our experience in life. There is nothing stopping us from being a millionaire, from being a billionaire, from being one of the world best, from being, there is nothing stopping us. Whether you are in Nigeria, anywhere you are, your state of mind is the first thing. Your mindset is number one thing that is going to guarantee. Even if you start a business today, they give you the money. If you don't have the right mindset, you don't believe, because it's going to fall from head to toe. If the mind is not strong to support what you want to achieve in life, you are going to always continue to give excuses why it should not be done. So I want you to today to leave the class and the realm of the people that are full of excuses to the realm of people that are engaging their word and are taking giant steps to making things happen. That is my parting shot. That is what I want to tell you today. And I want to say again that if you are just joining, I answered a question. Someone asked a question yesterday, and I clearly said I'm going to answer it. And the question was asked by Shefune Salome, and I told her that I'm going to answer that question today before we go. I don't even know if she's online. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Oyedin Taufik. Thank you for the wishes. Thank you, Olus A. Thank you. Another Facebook user. I don't have your name. Thank you very much for the wishes. Yeah. So I didn't even use my slide. Can you imagine? It's got to a point. Thank you, Bola. Thank you, Funke. Thank you, everybody. Does anybody have any question? I want to, because I'm seeing myself already. I've seen myself already using over an hour now, almost an hour. I'm over an hour. And I've promised to always keep to an hour and use the remaining time for us to have question time. And then anybody that have question, let's get it done. Yeah, from the teaching of today, if anybody has question, please put it on the comment. Yeah. Yes, put it on the comment. Yes, put it on. Anybody that's having any question? Yeah. Oh, thank you for the comment. Oh, Luz. Hey, so passionate about this and show. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So this is one of the things. Thank you for that feedback. I'm so grateful. This is one of the things that is giving me the energy to do this. When I look at all the woes that plagued our growing up, many knowledge deficits, many ignorance that we were not aware of, that kept us down, that locked us down in only the four walls of the church, that told us that we cannot do anything with outside of the church, that it just only have to do it within the church. These are some of the things. The plague of silence, that you must not be heard as a lady. You only need to be in the kitchen. You have to just take care of your children and you don't have any goals. That all your purpose, everything about your life is only in the kitchen and it's only in the taking care of your home. And how long we have held into those things that immediately we get to into marriage. It's like for me, 10 years of my life was just in the silence. Nothing coming up because I didn't know better. I don't know what else to do. If I go to work and I come back early, I don't even do much work because of the children. It's only the husband that will be, I never knew that your life, this version of me existed. This version of me, you did not hear me. This is my 43rd birthday. I was locked for over 40 years of my life. My voice was, this same voice has been with me from day one from God. I challenge you out there looking at me right now to connect back to your source. Lock yourself up and begin to see what are those things that you have been endowed with, that you are locking up and you're telling yourself you have nothing. And you're saying this small thing, just this one thing. No, we have all been called. God has called you into a purpose. God has called you to fixing a problem that is happening in your environment. Open your eyes. You have not just been. Many people open their eyes, but not all people see. If you go through this message, this teaching again, open your eyes and see inside of what really lies inside of you. That this same your voice, that same mouth that God has given you, that same hand that you have that you can use it to craft, that same voice that you have that you're thinking, oh, who is going to listen? This voice. No, I've told you what to do. Be obsessed. Be hungry enough to go and learn and research until you refine that your gift to something that somebody can pay for. Yes, that is the secret. That is it, my dear. And that success leaves a clue. Go and model the life of the top leaders that are existing already in the field of where you want to go. And go and run passionately with it. And you begin to see the beautiful pleasure, beautiful life, and unstoppable confidence that you have. Don't let anything stop you. If I can do this, I used to be a loner. All those periods I enumerated for you in my life, it was the lowest state of my life. I was full of self-limiting beliefs. I was full of low self-esteem. I don't even believe I'm good for anything. That anything good. That's like, okay, you marry late. You don't have children on time. You don't. But today, every of those things that I was thinking I don't have, I have them now. So I have given you two assignments. I said, look back into your years. Look at one achievement you told yourself you are unable to achieve and you eventually achieve. What is that thing? For me now, it was passing JAMB and entering to the university. That for me. Oh, may I enter a disclaimer? No, I want to see a message. Oh, the message went off. Somebody put a comment. Oh, can you get me the comment back? Let me try and see. What is there? Somebody put a disclaimer. It says, I want to read that message. Let me scroll and see that. Oh, yeah, thank you. I want to see the message. I'm not able to see it. So thank you. So put that thing down. This is the last thing I want to encourage you to do. Tomorrow, we are going to be going deep down on financial success, how you can attain and achieve financial independence, financial freedom. Yes, that is the next level. Yes, be hungry enough to learn. And then also make sure, look at what you did. That time they are saying, I can't pass this I can't pass this exam. And eventually I passed. What did I do? Repeat that process. That is the process I've just enumerated. So anything that is telling you can't do this, take a reverse gear and move away from that state of mind and push yourself to the environment of people that are digging it and people that are rocking it, people that are crushing their world for the world of success and making great achievement. So I don't feel like stopping, but I want to quickly scroll up to check the messages. I saw something like a question. I don't know. I want to read it. Let me quickly see. Okay. Wow, yes, this is it. May I enter a disclaimer on behalf of... Oh, I can't see it. Okay. Yes, thank you. No, he didn't. Yes, thank you, Mrs. Olus. That is it. You are right. You are right. It is not my husband that shot my mouth, but it was just like an overwhelming state of my life. I couldn't see better. I just felt he has to just go to work, get the family going, and I just stay at home, take care of the children. That was all I could see. That was the level of my understanding. That was the level of my understanding. I couldn't see more. Even in the environment I was living in, I don't know whether Mrs. Olus, she's in Africa. Our environment, our culture, the upbringing we have. In fact, if you see a woman, things are changing now. If you see a woman that is trying to be more successful and trying to be, they will tell you this woman is proud. Go and sit down. In fact, I don't know if I see somebody agreeing with me. They will tell you that you are doing too much. Your own is too much. Your life, what is, stuff like that. But somebody is saying I've not answered our question. Oh, I'm not seeing the question. I'm not seeing the question, but so thank you, Mrs. Olus. Yes, My husband did not shut my mouth truly, but I did not know what next to live. I just felt marriage is just like the only thing you are just, once you finish school, you have a small job you are doing. The next thing you are thinking about your life is marriage. And if you are not married, your world is finished, your own is finished. You don't have children. Don't have any achievement. So eventually you enter marriage like this and you have given birth, you have achieved, you have arrived. That was the mindset. But today, I know better, that it can be equally beautiful. I want to see the question. We'll be running up soon. Thank you, Afolake Ibajesomo. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Here, I know. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. The broadcast has not finished. I don't want to keep you long, but this is Salome. Salome, yes. Can you repeat the question? I think I answered you. Can you repeat the question again? Because I told you severally about some of those habits that is not supporting your presence, that you feel as if everything. Yes, most African women. Thank you, Olayemi. Oh, that's my friend. Thank you, Olayemi. Yes, most African women, we are conditioned to live for the home. If you have anything, like you have this and they tell you go and sit down, they'll tell you go and sit down. Sometimes it is not funny. So you just want to sit down, and containment is a level. That was my face. That was my story. I was contained in marriage. I couldn't see more. I didn't know that this version of me existed until I began to dig and lock my down into a state of seeing and really seeing what are the things that I really have that can help me. So Lodeta Consulting is an online educational platform for training, mentoring, helping women, helping men, helping younger adults, teenagers, millennials on how they can effectively live their life to do what they have been given intentionally from God. And that is what this journey is all about. So I look forward to you. Like tomorrow, I'll be giving you more details on how you can join this community, on how you can come and enroll on every aspect of your life you think you need help, and how you can have a supportive environment that helps you, an environment that is supportive, that will push you into action, that made I said I don't know how to talk. That supportive environment that pushed me to pressing record and starting before the camera. And look at me. There's no camera fear. There is no fear of recording. All of those things, I've mastered them. Just a couple of how many months? I started May doing this, and you will believe, you think I've started for years or maybe a year. I'm not up to 6 months. You can do it. That very thing that is staring in your face, that fear is telling you cannot, go and start now. I want to tell yourself, Adiola, go and start now. That thing you have been crushing on, that thing you have been saying you will start, one day. There is no one day that will come. Today is the only gift that you have that is come. If you don't act now, you are not going to have it. You don't know what tomorrow holds. Look at lockdown. How many of us know that the world is going to be locked into a space, that everything we will do is going to be limited to this place? And thank God that some of us are beginning to reposition ourselves now so that we can get the best out of life. Thank you, everybody. So now is music time. I want to rejoice. I will make sure that I'll go through the Salome. I will make sure I get your question, and any aspect I've not treated, I'll make sure I reply you privately on the group page, and everybody that is also in the group will definitely see the answer, because I think I have already tried and explain the state of your psychology and how your mind is needed, and how you can have a right and supportive environment which will push you into action. That is it. Yes, I want to start now. Yes, start now. No stopping. Start now. I'm not going to stop the broadcast because I'm going to be doing the special birthday, and I encourage you to join. So come Friday, I'm going to be announcing those people that are going to be giving the gift. The assignment is there. The first person that attempted the assignment, the first person that showed on live this afternoon, and then the last person that I'm going to be giving the gift to. Let me see who the person is. Okay, the person that is going to sign up to the program will be starting soon. I will announce it tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Yes, I want to dance. It's time to dance. It's time to rejoice. It's time to appreciate your win. The fact that you even come and sit online for 1 hour, sitting down, listening, it means your life is important to you. It means you prioritize your life. You want progress. You want to see a new you come to be. You want to see a version of you that never have been seen. And I encourage you and I celebrate you. I am proud of you. I thank you for showing up. This challenge continues tomorrow, the same time, 2 p.m. And I want to see you come live. We're going to be talking about financial development, how you can attain financial freedom. Thank you very much. Oh, my DJ has gone. I want to dance and I want you to rejoice with me. This is the best moment of my life. This is the best moment of my life. Thank you. Music. Yes, we have ended the broadcast. If you want to leave, you can leave. And we are going to be cutting our cake, doing our other things. But I'm going to be rejoicing with my family. Hello, I'm home with my kids and I'm expecting some of my friends because it's not yet closing. Now it's just like past 3 p.m. here in the United States, and some of our people are. Okay.
We're not out here just running out the clock. This is happening.
Thank you, Bola. Thank you, Olayemi. Thank you, Padrabi. Thank you, everybody. This is my beautiful family. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Yeah. This music, I'm not enjoying this music. Where is my DJ? I'm missing DJ. My DJ is not here. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm rejoicing. Today is my day. I've been home. Maybe in the evening, if my husband is back, I will go out and have a little party, but we are home. So I encourage you can do it. Right in my home, I'm connecting with you live. I'm not spending any money. I'm on in front of my laptop. Many of the things we think we don't have, begin to look at what we have. You have so many things inside of your house. You have so many things. You just be telling yourself you don't have. You have what it takes. Which music is this? Oh, MG. The one we danced to, this one, when we wanted to start. Okay. Yeah.